Hey guys, Wood here, and I'm back again with another pickups video. That sounded like Metal Jesus. Actually, another Wood's Got Goods and pickups video, like last time. I had some more stuff sent to me, and so last time I see. This is what happens when I get sent stuff. I literally become speechless. And honestly, every time I've ever tried to do a pickups video where I've been sent stuff, it starts the exact same way. I try and find words to express how thankful I am, and it ends up with me having to retake it like 7 times. So I'm going to leave my speechlessness as my thank you. You guys honestly have no idea how much it means to me. I'm going to dive into the pickups and the Wood's Got Goods now. If you guys want to send me anything, my PO box will be down here. It will also be in the description of this video. You don't have to at all. It's there as an option. People were asking me for a long time to get a PO box, and so I did. Retro Liberty away! Ooh, hit the camera. First up, wow, I don't even know where to begin with this one. David sent me Retron 5. I don't know. The generosity of this man is beyond anything that I myself am capable of, because I can't afford something like this, and I had a go at him. Honestly, I did. I had a go at David and told him that he shouldn't have done this, but I mean, thank you. It's amazing. I moved to the States and I could take minimal consoles, and honestly the NES is one of my favorite consoles and I didn't bring it. Reason being, I was already bringing so much. I had a massive library of games that I was playing on the consoles that I was bringing, so I couldn't justify bringing the NES because I love it, but I don't really play it that often. But as soon as I got here, I realized the mistake that I made, especially when I started buying a bunch of NES games, as you might see behind me, and you'll actually see today in my pickups. I started feeling it quick, plus I started buying some SNES stuff, I found some Genesis games, and suddenly I had these games that I really wanted to play, and David sent me a Retron 5, and now I can play all those games, and words cannot express. Now I'm on the lookout for good controllers, because the Retron 5 controller sucks, as I have found out. Actually, that was the next thing. I actually managed to pick up an NES controller, and by pick up, sorry, a guy called Gil actually sent me a NES controller. Thank you so much, Gil. These two go really well together because now I don't have to use that controller, and now all I have to find is a Genesis controller and a SNES controller, and I'm good to go. But I've been having a lot of fun, actually. It's funny, the only thing I've played on this so far is old Game Boy Color games, and I've been playing a lot of Oracle of Seasons, the Zelda game, with this controller. So thank you, both of you, for making that possible for me. Again, speechless, but as I sit down and I edit these stupid videos that I make, and I sit there for hours and hours, sometimes I really wonder what it's all about and what it's all for. And when I get stuff like this and I sit down and I'm playing Oracle of Seasons, and I realize that you guys have made this moment of joy possible for me, that I'm playing a game, which is what I love doing more than anything else in the world, because of you guys giving back. I'm speechless. I don't have the words. So thank you, David. Thank you, Gil. I appreciate both of those immensely. And that is all my Wood's Got Goods for this week. Now let's do some pickups of my own. 2 things down here to my left that are both Pokemon related, but neither are video games. So I'll start with this one. I found this at a garage sale for $1. This, believe it or not, is actually not uncommon. I don't know if it's uncommon. I'm not a board game collector, but it is rather pricey. They can go for upwards of about $50 in good condition, complete. This one is almost complete. I believe it's missing a few cards. I can't remember what it's missing exactly. I think it's missing one of the tokens. But either way, still extremely playable. There's nothing wrong with the playing experience. For those of you who might be looking at me weird, I don't know if how many of you are Pokemon fans, but this board game is actually a lot of fun. It's a really close representation to the actual video games. I won't go into the details of how you play the game, but essentially they've recreated the Pokemon experience in a board game really well. You race against your opponents to beat the Final Four. You have to collect and battle Pokemon on the way and catch them, and then you take your Pokemon when you have enough of them to the Final Four and you try and beat the Final Four. It's honestly a lot like the video game, so it's a lot of fun. I highly recommend it. I had it when I was a kid, and I never saw it again. I mean, my brother used to play it a lot, so I recommend picking that up if you see it for $1 for sure. And then secondly, I was in Goodwill yesterday, and I managed to pick up Pokemon Monopoly. I have no nostalgia or experience with this, but I'm a Pokemon fan, and I like Monopoly a lot, so I picked this up as soon as I saw it, and me and my partner have already played it. I kicked her ass. It's a lot of fun. This is complete, in really great condition, and yeah, I don't know. I like quirky things like that, I guess. It's not always about video gaming when you're collecting and you're out and about. You never know what you're gonna find. I picked up 2 games that I don't have and 2 that I do have. Reason being, there was a set of 4 for $10. Looking back on it, it wasn't worth it. They're all $1 games, and I knew that while I was buying it, but I was kind of just in the moment, I guess. I picked up Simpsons, which I already had. It's the most expensive game in this a lot. Golf, something called Little Samson. No, I'm kidding. It's Wheel of Fortune and Top Gun. Honestly, Wheel of Fortune and Top Gun bites the big one. They suck. Golf, it's golf. You can't really go wrong, I guess, if you like golf. And then, but in my opinion, is a really good game. But I already have it. I think I already have a couple copies, actually. I just kind of picked them up. Do any of you guys do that when you're out and you see a bunch of shit that you already have, but it's a decent price, so you just pick it up? Like $2 each for these, almost. Like $2.30 or something. I don't know. That's not a bad deal. I just wouldn't do it again. I don't know why I did it the first time. I'm a huge Back to the Future fan, and I realized recently I have a massive lack of Back to the Future collectibles and stuff. I don't even have the new Back to the Future game for PS4, which I'm trying to get a hold of because I love the Telltale series a lot. But I was out with Derek recently and we managed to pick up, well, I managed to pick up 2 Back to the Future VHSs because I want to complete the set. Now I'm looking for the 3rd one. These were $1 for both. I have the Blu-rays, I have these. Apart from that, I really don't have anything else Back to the Future, and it's my favorite movie of all time. Why do I have nothing else? I don't really come across any Back to the Future collectible stuff, otherwise I would pick it up, but I don't even have like the pop figures or anything, so I don't know. I'm a bad fan, but either way, I want to start collecting Back to the Future stuff. And lastly, I came across this Resident Evil Premium Edition for a couple bucks, so I picked it up. No idea this existed. I don't think it came out in my country, but it obviously came out here. I did some research on it. Apparently it's supposed to come with an Ada Wong little collectible card that this doesn't have, but apart from that, it's complete discs, manual, in really great condition, actually. Really great condition. So for a couple of dollars, I wasn't going to say no. It looks like it retails for about $20, so good price. That's all of my Woods Got Goods and my pickups for this week. I'm trying to think when this video is going to come out in regards to what day it is now, but I'm pretty sure we should be getting really close to the season premiere of Season 2 of the Game Quest, which is starting pretty soon. I believe it's going to start somewhere around the 15th of December. So if this is close to 15th of December, keep an eye out. That's not the official date, but it'll be around 2 or 3 days from that time. The episodes are finished and ready to go, so they will be up. And then we'll have an episode up on Christmas, which I'm really looking forward to. But that's all I have to say for now. Remember, my PO box is down below. If you haven't added me on Facebook, do that. I don't know. There's other things. I have Instagram that I never really talk about. I'll put links to everything below. Go check it out. Follow me on Twitter. I don't care. MySpace. Who gives a shit? Have a fantastic day, guys, and I'll catch you later. Oh, God, I am thirsty.